So we got this story about Motley Crue doing a Las Vegas residency. And I kind of, Joey, have you ever seen the video of Vince Neil where they translate it? It's like Vince Neil singing, but they translate, like someone translates the vocals.
I didn't know that there was only one. I just assumed that they were doing that with a whole lot of other ones, but yes, I've seen those videos.
Oh, okay. I figured you had. I wanted to maybe play one.
Some of them have been pretty funny.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. It's in Google. This is the one that if you haven't seen this, most people have probably seen this by now. But this is the one that I wanted to play because I think it's before we talk about Motley Crue, just as a kind of an intro. And hopefully my hope is that like if Vince Neil sees this stuff, it like makes him want to like maybe get in better shape or something. Like
yeah. Or maybe he doesn't care.
So this is Vince Neil misheard lyrics.
Yeah.
Kickstart my heart.
Yeah.
On speed, got the footy cops over me. What out? I got the cops over me. Midnight, 103 in my house. What out? Ooh, ready gas. Ooh, ready now. Oh, yeah.
Keemstar my heart.
Ham hit a dog. I had to watch that video like 4 times before I got why they were putting Bruce Lee in there.
Yeah.
He's like, voila! It sounds like a karate guy, like a kung fu guy. Hilarious. So anyway, to preface this, I showed you that clip to preface this story that Motley Crue is doing a Vegas residency, which for a band their age, don't you think that's probably perfect? Like they don't have to tour. They're just like, just going to hang out in Vegas and like play every night.
I have different thoughts on this because part of me says this is a good business move. Another part of me says, is it kind of a slap in your career's face when you like don't tour anymore and you just like set up camp in Las Vegas? And I don't know.
Yeah. It's kind of like a washed up thing almost.
Yeah. I mean, it's, and this is no knock on bands. Cause like I've seen it work really well, but it's like when bands are playing arenas and then all of a sudden they're playing casinos, it's like, okay, you're running out of gas, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
and it's by the same token, it seems like kind of like the perfect combination too.
For sure. And especially like, I would imagine a lot of people that go to Vegas would love to watch Motley Crue. So, I mean, it's a really good business move. It just feels kind of weird.
Yeah. Well, let's read what our good friends at Blabbermouth have to say about it. From the Sunset Strip to the Las Vegas Strip, Motley Crue is heading back to Las Vegas next spring with the Las Vegas Residency, an exclusive limited run of 11 shows at Dolby Live. That this is totally PR copy, but you know we know that. Live at running March 28th through April 19th, 2025. The legendary band that pioneered the Las Vegas Rock Residency over a decade ago. Oh, so they did this before.
So they've done this before, yeah.
Yeah. Is excited to return to the city following their 2 previous sold-out runs. Motley Crue takes on Sin City and Evening in Hell. You know, I was thinking maybe they could play Green Day covers and kind of fill that void since Green Day is banned. I don't know if you weren't here when we talked about that, Joey, but
no,
Green Day is banned from Vegas right now.
Really? Why?
Because Billy Joe Armstrong was mad that the Oakland A's, well, Vegas already took the Raiders, but now they're taking the Oakland A's. And he called Vegas like the biggest shithole in America. And me and Dryden were talking about it, and I was like, bro, he lives in San Francisco. Come on. But anyway, to keep going here, with its third Las Vegas residency, Motley Crue will take. So this is their third time, not their second. We'll take the audience on.
This proves me wrong right there. This has worked for them before.
Yeah. Back to their gritty rock beginnings. That's stretching it a little bit. We'll take the audience on a journey back to their gritty rock beginnings. The tell-all show will immerse the audience in the band's history, leading all the way through their record-breaking The Stadium tour. Motley Crue said in a statement, Motley Crue and Las Vegas have always been the perfect combination of extravagance and decadence. We've always loved the idea of the Vegas residency because we've always loved the idea of staying in one location to build a unique show for the fans. We're excited to get into rehearsals and work up a lot of songs that have been requested by the fans for years.
Well,
so at least Motley Crue can keep it together. You don't see Vince Neil walking over and slugging, Nikki Sixx in the face during their set.
Well, that's because Nikki Sixx is playing to a backing track.
How much do you think Motley Crue's present existence and success is influenced by John 5?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Because John 5, everything I've seen on him or know of him, he's a class act. And I just wonder if he's like helping tighten things up a bit.
I think the point I was kind of trying to make with the Jane's Addiction comparison was like, at least Motley Crue knows where their bread is buttered, right? Like,
sure,
they're not fighting on stage because they want to make this money. Like they're like, they can cash a check from these shows. Right. People want to see Motley Crue. And honestly, like we were talking about before, Joey, like, we were making fun of him a little bit, but it's like, how do you make, like, as a musician, you ain't making shit on streaming. So like you're only making money from doing shows like this or selling merchandise. Even Kelly, who we had on the other day, was saying like a lot of bands are making their living on merchandise.
Yep. Yeah.